There is a mistake scientists have kept hidden for thousands of years. A material so ordinary, yet it holds the true power behind civilization. Cement. It's not just a binder, it's a misunderstood technology that shaped our world. At 1,450 degrees Celsius, stone doesn't melt, it reorganizes at the atomic level. These transformations changed how we build, and perhaps how we understand our own origins. What if everything we know about construction is only the surface of a deeper, ancient secret? Don't leave yet, because what I'm about to tell you might completely change how you see the history of America and the civilizations that came long before it. From ancient Rome to Egypt to pre-Columbian America, traces of a cement-like material appear everywhere. The Romans called it opus caementicum. Egyptians mixed limestone with volcanic ash and natron. The Mayans used resin and lime to hold their temples together. All created the same chemical reaction we thought was discovered only in the 19th century. These structures, from the Pantheon to Tikal, have outlived empires. Maybe cement wasn't invented, but rediscovered after an ancient science was lost. Neo-hook extraction. If the foundation of our world is just an echo of ancient technology, then the rocks and clay we mine today may still hold the same forgotten secrets. The journey of cement begins inside the mountain. Limestone and clay are blasted from formations millions of years old. Each explosion marks another human attempt to reshape the planet. Trucks carry hundreds of tons of rock to the plant, where steel conveyors move endlessly. Inside each stone, the ratios of calcium, silica, alumina, and iron are measured with precision spectroscopy. A single 0.5% error could ruin an entire batch. Extraction here is not just physical, it's geological surgery. But raw stone is just the beginning. To become the foundation of our world, it must be broken down until even nature's resistance gives way to human control. Jaw crushers and rotating ball mills grind the rocks into fine dust. Silica builds strength. Alumina drives reaction speed. Iron balances color and density. Every gram of material is measured, every percentage logged. Automated sensors keep the chemical ratios within plus or minus 0.01%. When the formula is perfect, the mixture becomes raw meal, the living matter of future concrete. The whole plant vibrates, like a single organism breathing through heat and dust. But potential alone is nothing. Only when this powder meets fire at 1,450 degrees does it reveal the power to hold cities in place. The raw meal rises through a 100-meter preheater tower, drying in the recycled heat of the kiln. Then it falls into a massive steel tube 80 meters long, rotating 3 times per minute. Inside, the temperature reaches 1,450 degrees Celsius, the border between matter and energy. Within seconds, calcium binds with silica, alumina, and iron to form clinker. It's not just chemistry, it's atomic reorganization. The kiln hums like a living heart. The glow reflects off steel walls. The air trembles with combustion. Here, humans have learned to control fire at the molecular level. But what happens next is even harder. How do you trap and reuse heat strong enough to melt steel itself? Pressurized air rushes through glowing clinker. The temperature drops from 1,400 to below 100 degrees Celsius in less than half a minute. 70% of the heat is recovered and fed back to the kiln. Wind screams through the ducts. Steel vibrates. The factory breathes. The red turns to silver. The material hardens. Even chaos can be modeled, controlled, and recycled. And if you think the fire's job is done, wait until you see what happens when humans grind matter down to the edge of invisibility. Clinker and gypsum enter a giant ball mill. Thousands of steel spheres collide under massive force, reducing the material to particles just 20 microns across 5 times thinner than a human hair. This microscopic powder defines the strength of every building, every bridge, every road. Each rotation, each impact is a moment of controlled destruction, turning rock into the dust that holds the planet together. But strength means nothing if it never leaves the factory. Now the dust must be sealed, weighed, and prepared to build the world beyond these walls. Industrial robots fill, weigh, and seal each bag with an error of less than 30 grams. Conveyor belts stretch endlessly, carrying pallet after pallet. The synchronized motion looks almost alive, a choreography of steel and precision. In the blue light, dust particles glitter like stars. This is what perfection looks like in motion. But perfection only exists if it's measured. Somewhere inside this plant, a silent room watches over everything. In the control center, machines watch machines. Thousands of readings, pressure, heat, chemical balance, updated every second. There is no noise, only the hum of fans and the glow of screens. In this silence, precision keeps civilization steady. And if one factory can achieve this precision, imagine thousands of them running at once, reshaping the surface of the planet. Over 4 billion tons of cement are made each year, more than all metals combined. Every building, every road, every city carries its mark. But this same process releases 8% of the world's CO2. Cement builds our civilization and also weighs it down. Behind this gray dust lies a deeper story, how the same force that holds our world together is quietly changing it forever. Every road, every wall, every skyline begins with fire and dust. Cement is proof that order can rise from chaos. Each particle carries the history, the energy, and the precision of human will. When the machines fall silent, the dust still floats the breath of civilization itself. Cement isn't just a material. It's memory of fire, stone, and the hands that shape the modern world.